She might not put it into words, but her body often does the talking. Every glance, gesture, and movement can reveal what she feels. The real question is whether you are noticing it. In this video we are diving into something many men miss even though it is constantly happening right in front of them: female body language. Women don't always express attraction directly. Instead, they communicate it through quiet, instinctive signals that carry real psychological meaning. If you learn to read them, you will understand what has been there all along. Let us get into it. 1. Her touch, the subtle sign of warmth. Women don't usually initiate physical contact without a reason. But when she is attracted, small touches begin to appear almost naturally: straightening your collar, brushing lint off your shirt, or lightly tapping your arm when she laughs. It may seem casual to you, but for her, it is often a way of testing the waters. Psychologists link this to oxytocin, the hormone associated with bonding. When attraction grows, the desire for closeness increases, and touch becomes a natural expression of that. Pay attention to the details. Does she touch you more than others? Does her hand linger just a bit longer? Does she lean in when there's contact? These moments are rarely accidental. In many cases, touch becomes a way to read your response. If you pull back, she may interpret that as disinterest. If you're comfortable with it, she sees that as a positive signal. It is a silent exchange, and as the contact becomes more confident, the message becomes clearer: she is seeking a deeper connection. 2. Her hips, the classic, instinctive signal. For a long time, body movement, especially around the hips, has been associated with attraction. If you watch closely, you might notice a difference in how she walks when she knows you are paying attention. Her stride may slow, and her movements may become more pronounced. This is not necessarily something she consciously plans. Research suggests that women may naturally adjust their movements around a man they are attracted to. From an evolutionary perspective, hip movement has long been linked to signals of femininity and attraction. You might notice little changes: leaning slightly to one side, taking more deliberate steps, or moving in a way that draws attention. It's often unconscious, but it can still communicate interest. In that sense, her walk becomes more than just movement. It is a quiet, nonverbal hint that can hint at how she feels. 3. Her eyes, revealing more than words. You've probably noticed it before: she looks at you, you catch her gaze, and she quickly looks away, only to glance back again moments later. Eyes are hard to control, and they often reveal what someone is really feeling. When attraction is present, biological responses like pupil dilation can occur naturally. Holding eye contact a little longer than usual can quickly create a sense of closeness. If her gaze keeps returning to you or briefly drops to your lips before meeting your eyes again, it can signal that her thoughts have shifted beyond casual conversation. Often, she may not even realize how noticeable it is. She might try to act distracted, but her attention keeps circling back. It becomes a subtle push and pull between interest and restraint. If you are paying attention, those repeated glances can say a lot without a single word being spoken. 4. Her legs, a clear sign of nervous energy. This is something many men overlook, but leg and foot movements can be very telling. If you are sitting across from her, notice whether she frequently crosses and uncrosses her legs or if her feet are angled toward you. These small movements are sometimes linked to what psychologists call displacement behavior, physical actions that release internal tension. When a woman feels a mix of excitement and nerves, that energy can show up through restless movements. Foot direction is another sign. Women often unconsciously point their bodies toward what has their attention. If her knees or feet are oriented toward you, it can suggest that her focus is already there. She is not consciously thinking about it, but her body may be signaling interest before she says anything. 5. Leaning in, closing the distance. Attraction often shows up through proximity. When she is interested, her body may naturally angle closer to you. Even in a group setting, you might notice her shoulders turning in your direction or her leaning closer when you speak. This tendency to reduce physical space is instinctive. People generally move closer to what they feel comfortable and engaged with. If she wanted distance, her body language would reflect that by staying turned away. Leaning in is a quiet form of connection. It suggests she feels comfortable and wants to be present with you. Without saying anything directly, her posture communicates that she's drawn in, and that, sometimes, speaks louder than words.